Nationalism is like a strong feeling of pride and love for your country. It's believing that your nation is special and important. Nationalists want their country to be independent and strong. They often share a common language, history, and culture. Nationalism became a powerful force in the 19th century Europe. Before this, people usually identified with their local region or ruler, but things were beginning to change. The idea of a shared national identity began to take root. People started to believe in the importance of their nation and its future. This new sense of nationalism would have a profound impact on Europe and the world. The French Revolution, which began in 1789, was a major turning point in European history. It was a time of great upheaval and change. The French people overthrew their king and fought for liberty, equality, and fraternity. The revolution sent shockwaves throughout Europe. The French Revolution showed that ordinary people could bring about extraordinary change. It ignited a sense of hope and possibility and inspired people to fight for their own freedom and rights. The revolution also spread the ideas of popular sovereignty and national self-determination. These powerful concepts would have a lasting impact on the development of nationalism in Europe. Napoleon Bonaparte, a brilliant military leader, rose to power during the French Revolution. He led France to conquer much of Europe. Napoleon's conquests, though disruptive, actually helped to spread the ideas of the French Revolution. While Napoleon imposed French rule, he also introduced reforms like abolishing feudalism and spreading the Napoleonic Code, which promoted legal equality. These changes, though intended to strengthen his rule, unintentionally sparked nationalist sentiments in the conquered lands. People began realizing their own shared identities, in contrast to French rule, planting the seeds for future nationalist movements. Two important intellectual movements, Romanticism and Liberalism, heavily influenced the rise of nationalism. Romanticism emphasized emotion, national identity, and the glorification of the past. It celebrated the unique cultures and histories of different peoples, fueling a sense of national pride. Liberalism, on the other hand, stressed individual rights, constitutional government, and popular sovereignty. It argued that nations should be governed by the consent of the governed, further bolstering the idea of national self-determination. These two movements, though different in their focus, converged on the idea of the nation as a fundamental unit. They provided a powerful ideological framework for the burgeoning nationalist movements across Europe. Section 5, A Divided Landscape, Germany and Italy before Unification. In the early 19th century, both Germany and Italy were not unified nations, but rather a patchwork of smaller states. Germany was a loose confederation of over 30 states, each with its own ruler. Italy was divided into several kingdoms and duchies, with Austria controlling a significant portion. This fragmentation hindered economic and political development and fueled a desire for unity among many Germans and Italians. They yearned for a strong and independent nation that could represent their shared language, culture, and aspirations. The desire for unification became a powerful force, setting the stage for the dramatic events that would unfold in the latter half of the century. Section 6, the Iron Chancellor Bismarck and the Unification of Germany. Otto von Bismarck, the Prime Minister of Prussia, played a key role in the unification of Germany. He was a master strategist and diplomat, known for his pragmatic and sometimes ruthless approach to politics. Bismarck believed in blood and iron, not diplomacy, as the path to unification. He deftly manipulated international rivalries and orchestrated a series of wars against Denmark, Austria, and France. These victories, achieved through Prussian military might and Bismarck's shrewd maneuvering, galvanized German nationalism and paved the way for the formation of a unified German empire in 1871. Bismarck's leadership demonstrated the potent combination of nationalism and military power in reshaping the political landscape of Europe. Section 7, Garibaldi's Red Shirts, the Unification of Italy. In Italy, the unification movement was led by charismatic figures like Giuseppe Mazzini and Giuseppe Garibaldi. Mazzini was a passionate nationalist who inspired generations with his vision of a free and united Italy. Garibaldi, a skilled military commander, led his volunteer army, known as the Red Shirts, in a series of daring military campaigns. Garibaldi's victories, fueled by popular support and his military prowess, liberated large parts of Italy from foreign control. His efforts, combined with the political maneuvering of Count Camillo Benso di Cavour, the Prime Minister of Piedmont Sardinia, ultimately led to the unification of Italy in 1861. The unification of Italy, like that of Germany, highlighted the power of nationalism to overcome internal divisions and achieve national aspirations. Section 8. The Dual Monarchy, a Patchwork Solution. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, a vast and diverse realm, faced growing nationalist pressures from its many ethnic groups. To appease these demands, Emperor Franz Joseph established the dual monarchy in 1867. This arrangement granted Hungary equal status with Austria, creating two separate kingdoms with their own parliaments, but united under a single Habsburg ruler. The dual monarchy, while offering a temporary solution, failed to quell nationalist aspirations within the empire. Other ethnic groups continued to demand greater autonomy and recognition, ultimately contributing to the empire's collapse in the aftermath of World War I. The Austro-Hungarian experience demonstrated the challenges of maintaining a multinational empire in the face of rising nationalism. Section 9. Nationalism's legacy, a force for unity and division. Nationalism has had a complex and often contradictory legacy in Europe and beyond. It has been a powerful force for both unity and division, progress and conflict. On one hand, nationalism has been instrumental in uniting people with shared identities, leading to the creation of new nations and the overthrow of oppressive regimes. It has inspired movements for self-determination and fueled cultural and artistic achievements. On the other hand, nationalism has also been exploited to fuel intolerance, discrimination and aggression. It has been used to justify wars, ethnic cleansing, and the suppression of minority rights. Understanding the complexities of nationalism is crucial for navigating the challenges of a globalized world. While it remains a potent force, its ultimate impact depends on how it's harnessed and channeled.